What is good, everybody? Welcome to my channel. My name is Jordan. I'm an art and lifestyle content creator, and I'm aiming to push a positive message with the artwork I create. I create African-inspired artwork, and I like to use oil paints, and I also use traditional African cloth. Sometimes people look at my artwork, and they see my accomplishments, and they think that it was always this way, but it really wasn't. It never was this way for me. Now, getting featured in galleries, getting featured in newspapers, selling my art, it was never like this, and it's only gotten like this recently. Now, I want to start with a story all the way back in my junior year of high school. And this is where I started back up my art journey, because I did art back in middle school. This was early middle school, but I dropped it. I just lost focus. I didn't really see myself going far with my artwork. I didn't really take it seriously. But now that I had to take this class that was required of us is when I actually rediscovered this passion that I had for creating. So now people had complimented my artwork back in middle school, and I was coming in with this ego, thinking that, oh, like everybody likes my art already, like I'm gonna be the best in the class, I'm not gonna get a single bad grade. So we have a couple projects that we have to complete. So in my first project that we get, I'm like, all right, boom, I'm gonna make this the best thing that this teacher has ever seen. She's gonna completely love this. There's no way how she's not gonna give me a good grade. So I go throughout the whole project, and I make it the best I can. I put so much hours into it, make sure that there's not a single bad line, not a single crooked line, that everything is just in perfect harmony. So I submit it and get it back. And what do I get? 85%. She gave me 85%. Now, this could completely demotivate you, because I put in so many hours into this. 85%. Now say you put 30 hours into something, somebody gives it back to you, say, oh, I've seen way better, this is not good at all. Like, they completely neglect the time that you put into it. Now, I was like, this next project, I need to make it even better. There's no way how she's gonna give this for my efforts. So we get the next project. This one, I really try to make it even better than the last one I made. Not a single crooked line. Every single color is perfect. Everything is filled in. Nothing missed. Submit it, get it back. 87 this time. And I realized that this was actually not meant to break me. It was actually meant to make me do even better. Because say I got 100% on the first one, then the second one, I wouldn't try to be any better than I did on the first. I would say I already completed it all, I already won. There's no reason for me to step on the gas anymore and just let go, like I already won. But you see, this teacher was different. She actually wanted me to do even better than I did before. And it doesn't matter about anything I did in the past, to see me do even better now than I did before, right? So I go throughout the year, I keep on trying to make better and better, but I never got past a 95. I never got past the 95 that year. This is my junior year, all right? And school art contest comes up, and I'm already thinking, I've done way better than I've ever done before. You know, let me submit something. So, wait a couple weeks again, get the results back, actually get second place. And I never quit. I didn't quit, because second place showed me that I'm just not there yet. Not that I don't have it. I have it, but I'm just not there yet. See, not having it is different than just not being there yet, because not being there yet shows that you have this potential inside of you that you can actually win. you can make it past second place when you have it. All right? But when you don't have it, that's showing that you're not even gonna get there at all. So I never broke. Even though this could completely demotivate somebody. They put so much passion and so much effort into something and not get past a 93% on a project. But that never broke me. Now, going into senior year, I said that this is gonna be the year that I actually make moves. So, start off with the projects again. We had about 10 different projects we had to complete throughout the year. And I completed the first project. I think I got around 92 this time. So we're starting off better than we started off last year. And I just start creating constantly. And you develop this passion with this consistency that you're making with it. All right, not a single dented line, not a single crooked line. Everything is to the best of your ability. You're not gonna leave out a single detail because of the love that you have for it. As I go throughout the year, I just keep on getting better and better and better. Every single project was getting better. There wasn't a single project where I did less than the last one before. Now with this, I lost so many times, and now finally the exhibition comes up. I submit my work. I wasn't sure if I was gonna get in or not, but by the grace of God and thankfully to my teachers for pushing me, I got in. And this was a pool of about 400 applicants all throughout my county. About 17 were accepted, and I was one of them. Now this made me feel so good because I felt like none of my work that I put in went in vain. Everything that I was doing was just building up to this moment, and I'm finally reaping the rewards of it. And this exhibition was a great opportunity for me because I was around people who went through the same boat as me. All these people had put in the work, and they have failed on and on and on, but they never stopped. That's the only thing that was common between us all. They just never stopped. And going along, coming back to the next year's school art show, I'm pretty sure you already know what happened. I submitted my work, finally got first place. But that didn't necessarily satisfy me the way how I thought it would. Because first place was cool, but what have built inside of me, this growth that I felt, was way more valuable than a first place medal or first place ribbon. Because this is what I'm gonna carry along with me throughout the rest of my life. The awards and accolades, they're gonna collect dust. They're gonna collect dust, and after a few years, you're gonna forget about them. And it's not really gonna serve you as much as you might think it does. So, along with that, I started posting on Instagram my artwork because I wanted to spread it to the world and show people this message of why they should never quit. And with that, I started getting more attention on my art. People started commenting on my art, saying that I love your art, it's so inspirational. And adding on to that, when I was getting this picture framed that was going to the gallery, there was this man there. He worked, and he was like a middle-aged guy. I gave him my artwork. He's like, "Whoa, did you draw this?" I was like, "Yes, sir, I did." He said, "Wow, that's amazing. Like, I never seen anything like this before." And he said that he actually created art himself. He did crafts. And just seeing me, this young talent, putting his work in like this, it actually inspired him to go back and create more. He said that I created this creative spark inside of him again. Just seeing somebody this young creating artwork that is just pushing a positive message, inspiring people create artwork, showing people that it is possible, that even though you fail in the start, you're not going to be failing throughout the whole way through. I even came back home and I told my parents about this. They had this huge smile on their face, and that made me feel so good inside, because I knew that I was fulfilling a purpose in my life with that. And that is where the fulfillment comes from. The fulfillment doesn't come in the money, doesn't come in the wins that I'm getting or wherever I'm being exhibited. It comes in bringing positivity to somebody's life, inspiring them to do something that they might not think of, they might be too afraid to do. That is where fulfillment comes for me. Now, going back to Instagram, as I started posting my art more, I actually got my first sale of artwork. I posted this picture of this lady. She was in African cloth, like the style that I make it. My friend was actually the one who asked me, "Do you sell your art?" And I said, "Yeah, I do." So I made them a custom piece, and being able to sell my first piece of artwork just showed me the possibilities of this. And with that, I just kept on gaining more and more momentum. And within a month of my first sale, I created an artwork for $400 that I sold to somebody. That was my first sale that was over $200. I got a $400 sale. Now, with this, I want to tell you that your failures don't make who you are, okay? It's your willpower that will create who you are. Because anybody can see failures as a bad thing, but failure in something can just be it redirecting you to something even better that you could be doing. Do not let it demotivate you. Let it push you towards an even better state of mind and mentality that will never break, because this will either make you or it will break you. I'm gonna end off with that message. I wanted to give y'all a little story from the start of my artistic journey and the start of where I started creating. And I hope y'all have a great day. This is Jordan, and I'm out.